a good comment from Kelly saying, "Look, I've been watching this channel for months, and you ain't finished nothing." Yeah, I hear you. Welcome back to the Workbench, and it's Friday, so it's time for a channel update, and I thought we'd start, as we always do, with a little bit of housekeeping, and that's being that the channel schedule is not changing. The only thing that is changing is I am going to be doing Saturday updates on the 250 celebration build. I got a lot of comments from you guys saying how much you guys like it, so I will go ahead and just do its own update, its own episode, whatever, its own look at on Saturdays. So we'll get a little bit of an extra video each week for that build for right now. It's not actually on the schedule, so special edition, whatever you want to call that. But what I wanted to talk about today for this update is I got a good comment from Kelly saying, "Look, I've been watching this channel for months, and you ain't finished nothing." I hear you. I hear you. I really do hear you. And that's, it's kind of true. But I have finished things. So I know I have a lot of new subscribers to the channel, and you might not realize that we do have a lot of projects that have finished. A lot of them are outside of the automotive world too. So we have finished some dioramas. I did a Senna build. I did a little Senna go-kart build. Let me actually look at the shelf. We got actually a bunch of different things that are finished. But as far as car models or automotive models, we do have two that we have finished. One relatively recently, but the first one we finished was actually the Mach 1 Mustang. So I thought I would show it. So those of you that are new, let me move the Oldsmobile out of the way. New to the channel. And by the way, there's complete playlists on these if you want to go check them out. If you're new and you haven't seen the builds, go hit up the playlist for the Mach 1 Mustang. You can see the entire build. Basically, I'm trying to remember, this is the motor out of the Faux F100. So the F100 that we're building on the channel right now, the original motor for that is in this vehicle. That's it, right? And then the Roush motor that we've completely kind of, I guess, detailed out the engine bay. We wired it all up. It's got fuel line. It's got the whole 9 yards. And then including on the interior, boy, this thing is really dusty. I need to get cases for these. Anyways, including in the back, we put in a stereo system. So we've got our subwoofers and our amps all wired in back there. Hopefully, maybe you can see that. We detailed out the interior, which is impossible to see on camera, but just trust me. We've got Mercedes-Benz wheels. So the inner fenders, the Mercedes inner fenders that we're using on the F100, the wheels from that kit are here on the Mach 1. So those are the wheels. And then we put big disc brakes behind it. I built this exhaust. So this is custom built exhaust. I had to because obviously it's a different motor. We put in our fuel lines and our brake lines and all that stuff, did all the detailing. So again, was a long project, but it does get finished eventually, right? Especially when you try to put in a lot of detail, and especially when you're me and, just take forever. I'm just not very speedy at these things. That's for sure. I do need to get a case for this because they are getting really dirty. But anyways, yeah, and I had it has a hood, but I had the hood off so we could see that. The other one that we finished was what we called the Faux 42, which was the Oldsmobile 442 kit, but we built it to look like we were some 20-year-old whose grandma gave us a Cutlass, and it's kind of old and worn out, but we tried painting it ourselves and trying to make it look like a 442. Of course, we painted it the wrong color because the blue is not a 442 color. It's only a Cutlass color. And you can see we kind of weathered it up. We got the Saturday Night Special wheels and tires on the back, the slicks on the back. I built a cage for it. We've got, I don't know if you can even see it, we've got a whole thing, McDonald's trash, the whole McDonald's lunch trash in the back seat. If you remember this, when we put some 6x9s in the back, of course, you got to have your Jensen 6x9s in the back package tray. This one's super dusty too. I'm gonna have to clean these things. Detailed out the interior. In fact, before I forget, this one's not only finished, but you can get your own Faux 42 t-shirt. sans the microphone. It does not come with a microphone, only the t-shirt. But if you check down below, you can get a Faux 42 t-shirt for yourself. Anyways, there's decals too, if you'd rather just a sticker. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But the big exciting part, or what it took me forever to figure out how to do, is I put a dog bone, a dog bone style air filter on it. But that was basically so that the hood would fit, which I have off right now. But again, we completely detailed out the engine bay, dirtied it up quite a bit. We weathered all the chrome on it. We definitely weathered the paint, so that I basically weathered the clear coat to make it look like the clear coat was flaking off, which also kind of got some of the 442 decals or stickers that we put on the side of it. You know what I mean? And then we had to, of course, again, build our own. I did our own exhaust because I wanted to put an H-pipe in it, because this is, again, like a Saturday Night Special drag strip kind of car. We put in the lines for our air shocks in the back that we custom built back here. Now, they don't actually air up, but they look like air shocks, because that's what I had when I was 20. So that's, you put the old air, and you could change the rake on the car just by using an air compressor. Anyways, weathered it all up on the other side. I wish you could see, I've got an auto trader on the front seat, and then again, all the trash in the car, because that's, that's how it would be. There's the back where we kind of weathered up the back bumper and put a bunch of, decals everywhere. Put a bunch of decals in on the inner fenders too, because that's what I did as a kid. I would put all the decals everywhere. It'll make it at least look like you got the parts in the motor, right? But anyways, the point being is, there are finished builds. Kelly, there are finished builds out there on this channel. You just got to kind of dig for them. But we are actually, I also wanted to mention on this update, is we are actually coming close to finishing. Like, the Thunderbird is actually very close to finishing. It really all just rides on getting some body color in. It's real close. What am I trying to think of? Yeah, the T-Bird is really close to being done. Yeah, that's probably the only one that's really close to being done. Let's be honest. It's the only one that's really close to being done. But it won't be long on the others either. In fact, the F100, we're kind of getting there. It's going to probably take a little bit of time on that on the chat for the suspension work, but hopefully it won't take too long. But anyways, finished kits. Let me know what you think down in the description. Watch out tomorrow for the special update on the 250 celebration build. I think that one's a lot of fun. It probably won't take actually that long to finish either, because it's a lot of just kind of 3D print stuff. So it's more just painting. Anyways, look for that on Saturday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for just stopping by. If you've watched this long, thank you so much for hanging in here with me. Subscribe if you want to keep up with it. Like, hype, do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube. I got to get back to work on the 250 celebration build. So I will see you guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.